let's get into some sassy chronic illness TikToks. Someone with ADHD and chronic illness, I can vouch for this. Yeah, you're like, I have to clean the house, I have to clean the house. And your chronic illness makes you pay for it. Was it worth it? I don't know. Could you stop yourself? Probably not. I don't know. This next one is very motivational.
Turning things people have said about my chronic illnesses into inspirational quotes.
It's so much worse as inspirational quotes. Oof. Oof.
You know what really irritates me? When people invalidate diagnoses like chronic fatigue or POTS or, I don't know, fibromyalgia, any sort of like silent illness like that, because they feel like there's not enough evidence that it's an objective illness, or they feel like it's all in your head. Like, we used to stab people and let them like bleed out because we thought it would be a good idea for various medical conditions. We used to think that seizures were caused by possession. We used to think that MS wasn't a thing until we invented MRIs, and then we could see the MS plaques. It is not that far-fetched to believe that we still don't know everything about the human body. Chronic illnesses and mental illnesses are very real. It's just that we're not smart enough to have developed easy ways to identify them yet.
Spot on. Spot on's all I gotta say. Like, just because they haven't figured out how to diagnose us, how to treat us, any of that yet, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. If that's how we treated everything like she suggested throughout history, we'd still be in the dark ages. Can't think like that if you want to progress. Mwah! Chef's kiss, spot on. Yes, that's right. So I had to replace the music, but the original music for this was the Charlie's Angels music, which, if you think of your symptoms as Charlie's Angels from hell, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. All right, next. I'm gonna lose my voice so fast here.
Chronic illness hack number 712. Wear glasses because it distracts from how tired you look all of the time. See? Don't I look tired now? I honestly don't even feel that tired at the moment. This is just how my face looks now after being sick for a few years. I'm just going to put these back on. See? Nobody could even tell.
No, she's totally right. I've been using this for years. I never bothered with contacts because I got the lighting just right to make me not look so tired, but obviously it's pretty easy for me to look tired. So the way around that, when not wearing gobs of makeup and perfect lighting, is glasses. Oh, look. So much younger and healthier looking. Wow. Ah! You didn't see that. Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only shake that white side of That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nutrients are good. Oh, I love her. That's awesome. These TikTokers, I don't know where they get the energy. TikTok, you have to post like every day, multiple times a day. And they do it. And somehow with having chronic illness, I can barely record once every 3 months in a batch for my YouTube videos, let alone come up with and film little things every day. Oh my gosh. Kudos. Kudos.
Vogue magazine is published every month. So something that Vogue magazine and my whole life have in common is that every month there's a new issue that did not exist before. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Every month there's a new issue that didn't have before. Big part of chronic illness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure we can all agree on that.
I feel like everyone who's chronically ill knows the feeling of like trying to pick out what you're gonna wear to your next doctor's appointment and figuring out like what type of makeup you're gonna do, because on one hand you don't want them to think that you're too sick to take care of yourself, and you don't want to look like a drug seeker, because you know impressions do matter, and on the other hand you don't want them to think you're too well because you have eyeliner on. So light makeup it is.
Okay, so this one is more of the newbies with chronic illness mentality. We all did this. I did this. Trying to not look as bad as you are is confusing for the hospital staff. If you want them to recognize you are sick, look sick. Don't try to hide it even a little bit. Yeah, you don't want to look like a drug seeker, but as someone that worked in the medical field and that had a lot of drug seekers coming around, you're not going to be confused for a drug seeker unless you're specifically asking for drugs. So yeah, as a long-time chronic illness sufferer and long-time hospital worker, do not do this. Just go in looking how you feel. It will make them believe you more. It'll make it just easier for you to believe it and to not under-exaggerate yourself. Don't fake health. So the caption said homesick and alone with no one to perform for, checking in the mirror to see if she is really chronically ill or if she's just faking it for attention for herself. We're told so much that we're faking it or doing it only for attention that sometimes we start believing them. We start believing the gaslight phrases, and that's not good. And you do sit in front of the mirror. You do ask yourself, am I faking this? Because they make you question yourself. But why would you fake this? Why would you do this? Is it really getting you attention when they're calling you an attention seeker and not giving you attention and not helping you? I mean, that logic doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, that's just toxic people that aren't good for your mental health. If you want a video on tips to check out after you watch this video on finding someone who's actually good for your mental health, check out the little card in the corner when you're done with this video.
Oh God, what is that?
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leopleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Alright guys, you do know that there's no actual Candy Mountain, right?
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Charlie the Unicorn audio. Oh, I hope I don't get dinged for that, but I really want to use that audio. It was Charlie the Unicorn, if anyone you remember him. If I do have to replace the audio or mute it. And shun the non-believer, shun. Like, it's so funny. And that's what people, the newbies especially, chronic illness, they're all like, no, it can be cured. There's cures out there. No, you learn to manage it. Very rarely, if ever, is there an actual cure. Mostly it's snake oil. Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry. Bearer of bad news. Sorry. Wow, gosh, Rachel, you just gotta stab those dreams in the heart. Oof. Sorry, gotta be truthful. And if you want to check out other TikTok chronic illness reviews, I did check out one of these amazing videos. I'm sure you will highly enjoy them. Thanks so much for watching, and keep on surviving.